Coach, the Weems Basket Invitational this week. Instead of talking about track and times and marks and everything, more than anything, you have to just be excited to be at the brand new facility, Kreger Track, world class, maybe the best track in the entire world, and just host an outdoor meet once again in Columbia, South Carolina. That's got to be such a pleasure for you this week.
Hey, Rod, this is thrilling. I mean, I can't sleep. I'm up at 4 o'clock. I'm not Instagramming or texting nobody, but I'm up at 4. I'm excited to the point where I can't sleep. I've been here 20 years waiting for this very moment. Have my own facility and have our kids where they can have their own places to go and have the university. This goes back to where the Barber twins and people like Terrence Trammell, they laid the brick so we have an opportunity for kids today. They brought the attention to the University of South Carolina where the expectation is so high. I don't know. I'm thrilled. I'm speechless because so many great ones have come through here to lay the brick. And they never expected. In fact, they were just never thought I would ever live to be the coach long enough to see this kind of facility laid. And there are even coaches in a conference that make statements to me that you won too big without anything. They'll never build you anything. And I'm just saying at the state of South Carolina, we don't play it that way. And it says if you wait and you wait, we'll give you the best that there is. And this is an outstanding facility. They don't have the stands of some great Olympic stadium, but it's got the same track that they had in the Olympic Stadium in Rio, where I coached the Olympic Games this past summer.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned, some of those Gamecocks that have come through here and won national championships without this kind of facility. Terrence and the Barber twins and Natasha Hastings and so many others that have reached the highest levels of college track and field and now have gone on to have great careers, both professionally in track and field and professionally in other areas as well. I know you've got a big alumni reception plan for SECs, but still, you want your alumni to come back anytime. How exciting will it be for you when you see some of those alumni who come back to this facility to watch the current Gamecocks compete, knowing that they helped lay the groundwork for such a fantastic place to compete?
I think just having our alumni come on campus to look at the growth of the University of South Carolina in the last 20 years, I mean, just to see the athletic village, it's anyone that was here 14 years ago for the SEC championship, they're going to be shocked, the whole league is, to walk through that village and look at where Carolina was and where Carolina is. I think our only option is to get people on campus. And this right here for our alumni to come back and now their smile come on their face. We're competitive with anyone with all the things, from our Dollar Moore School of Business, the growth of our new law school, and it's a tremendous time. With the wins in basketball, I think it helps us get everybody into the new era of the University of South Carolina. It brings a flavor where people get to see we have prepared here for the world. We have the things necessary, not just in track and field and athletics. And so I'm just thrilled that the front door to the university is athletics, and that we get a chance to be on the front page of every paper, every television station. So I'm just proud of the fact that our alumni can walk around with their chest up high all around the country, from Lucinda Demas in L.A. To Aileen Bailey in Jamaica. That our Gamecocks are a big thing. We're in vogue. And for them to show a track meet this week on the weekend that we're in Sweet 16 and on soon to be in the Final 8, this is just awesome that we'll be running a track meet with 30 teams, 30 women and 25 men teams here at Carolina with a great sunny day with an outstanding layout with the supervision of our total administration, helping put all of the security that we need and having the paying officials to come pay for the meet where our coaches are not doing the meet. This is a first-rate operations.
Last one for you, Coach, and I know maybe this is better a question for next week after you've experienced it, but Friday at 3:15 when the track events get started, or maybe Saturday when some people aren't at work, and you're going to have full stands, and probably that entire side hill is going to be full of Gamecocks who are just excited to see your team compete at home. You're standing in the coach's box getting ready for that first race. What's going to be running through your head, knowing the work that went into making this facility a possibility, and now knowing that it's really here, and that it really can host some of the finest track meets in the world, starting this weekend at the Weems Baskin?
Right before we run our first event, my wife and I will be standing at the top of the steps, joining hands with a few persons that pray. And we will have a prayer over that stadium. Maybe everybody don't want to pray, but if you out there to join us, that'll be fine. If you're not, if someplace in America where you do pray and it's okay to pray, then you can pray with the Fryes over something that was special that occurred in Columbia, South Carolina. My heart is full about the possibilities.
Very cool. Well, Coach, congratulations on this moment. And, of course, there's still races to run and meets to compete in, so hopefully the Gamecocks bring a lot of trophies home this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Coach.